Alright, welcome back to Orioles Farm. It's a little bright out here, but I wanted to make a video on my two new purchases. Pretty excited about it. I have not bought anything equipment-wise since, I want to say 2015, if I'm not mistaken. No, I take that back. I bought this square baler in 18, I believe. So 18 was the last time that I bought something. I bought the rake in I bought the rake in 15. I bought the baler in 2018. So here's the two purchases. I'll show you the other one in a second. Is a JetFlow. That's the brand on it. A JetFlow grain auger. Now, I'm not sure the diameter. I think it's 8. Kind of looks like an 8. I don't know the length either, but it's a JetFlow. I don't know how big this is, to be honest, but dude said he hadn't used it in about 35 years. The cables is still in pretty good shape. I mean, it's kind of got some parts that are dry rotted, but overall looks good. I had to put 2 new tires on it to get it here. It was 5 miles up the road. I'm just gonna need a shaft for it, so I have not used it yet. Hopefully gonna get to use it here in a couple of days. As far as price on it, I didn't really want to pay more than 1,500 bucks. He said get it, use it first, we'll figure out a price later. But he said he obviously wouldn't charge me arm and a leg for it. He's just kind of wondering if it, they said when he parked it, it was running great. They got out of the hog business and quit using it. So, hopefully it still works fine. I'm gonna try to get it set up here tomorrow, try to get some corn in the bin. But, I don't know. I'm not sure what's really fair on this piece. There's a auger about this size, about an hour away from here. Guy wants $1,200 for. All the augers around here are pretty well junk, but I was able to find this one, which is good. So yeah, happy about this one. Been looking for one for quite a while, so that's that. Then here's the other piece I got, is a Bushnell grain gravity flow wagon. Same thing on this one. Been borrowing my neighbor's wagon for, I don't know, better part of 5 years, and got tired of borrowing stuff. Figured I need to go ahead and get my own, so that's what I did. Paid way too much for this wagon. People down here just think they're which, I mean, they are hard to find, but people think they're a absolute treasure down here. And I paid $2,000 for this wagon, which isn't outrageous. I was wanting to spend about $1,500, but to be honest with you, there's no way this wagon's worth more than about $1,200–1,300. But especially since the tires on this thing are just regular old, car tires. I'm gonna put tires, implement tires on it. It's got some weather, cracks in the tires. Here's the coolest thing I like about this, if you can see it because of the sun, is, a lot of these wagons have this wheel right here. This one's got this huge door handle that you can open and close it with. And what I like about this is but you can do this on any wagon, but they made this little removable kind of funnel deal that you can put a bucket right here, and you can open this up and fill your buckets. Like if you want to park this underneath the shed over the winter, and get feed out of it. But come from the Bushnell, Illinois Tank Company. Pretty cool. And the running gear is a electric wheel company is the running gear. It's all pretty straight. You know, I don't know if it's secured down as well as I'd like it to be, but it's got two pretty nice ladders. You know, easy to hook up and all that. I actually got some corn on it in it now. I didn't really want to get too crazy. Didn't want to get too crazy filming with that, but he said it held 100 bushels. Oh, and then it's got the, get back up here. It's got the slots here so that you can extend it. So whenever I get my implement tires on it, I'm gonna get the best ones money can buy. Whenever I get those, put on this thing. That's gonna be a winter project. I'm gonna see if I can get this up, and I don't know, maybe I can try to get it where I can fit like 150 bushels on it or something like that. But it's got a 5008 on the running gear. So yeah, that's the two new purchases. Needed these for a long time. Long dang time. But glad I found them. Had to drive about an hour 20 to get this. Towed it home. Tried to get the guy to budge, see if he'd take 18 or 19 for it. He was adamant on it. I didn't have any options. Like I'm harvesting corn right now, and I don't even have a wagon to haul with. And yeah, so I had to get one. And there's a bunch of peanut wagons around here. You know, obviously really can't use those for what I want to do. So passed on all those. And then I saw a couple of wagons like in the $3,000 to $3,500 range, and I just couldn't, which wasn't in the budget. Plus the wagons that they were asking, like the ones I saw that were $3,500, no joke, were probably worth a little less than two grand. So I had multiple dealings, looked at a bunch of wagons. Everybody wanted way too much for them. Just ridiculous amounts of money for these wagons. So I found this one. Had to drive a little ways, but not all that bad. If this one would not have come up for sale, I was gonna have to drive 2 hours to get one and pull it back. And they wanted $2,500 for it, and it was basically the same wagon as this, different brand, but basically the same wagon. So that'd have been a tough deal for sure. And then, like I say, I think on the auger, that was the best case scenario because I didn't have to pay anything for it. And, you know, I know the guy, so I don't think he's gonna screw me over on it. And to be honest with you, if it runs good, I mean, I'll pay whatever he wants for it, you know, as long as it's realistic, because I can't find any of these in this area that are not rusted out really bad. Not a lot of people using augers this size around here, to be honest with you. You see a lot of them sitting around like this one. So I went ahead and got one that's a PTO driven because I don't currently have electricity down at the grain bins, and I might be in the future renting some grain bins up the road. I don't know if they have electricity either, so I figured it was just to get corn into a bin, and then, you know, I sell out of the bin usually just with buckets of, you know, filling up barrels that deer hunters bring. That's how I've been selling most all of my corn right now. I get really good price doing it that way. But I'm gonna try to find me some of those little smaller electric augers or hydraulic augers that I can move around to some of these little bins. Yeah, I'm still just in the early stages of figuring all this stuff out on how what's going to be the best setup. But I knew I had to have something that could put it in the top of the bin, and this was all I could find. Quick update also, while I'm here, while the calf is over here, I got this calf right here the other day for free. Guy called me and said he had a cow that died and had a little calf that was good little bull calf. Did I want it? And I said yeah. So I got three orphans here. He probably won't end up making anything, but I guarantee you when we went out there to pick him up, I guarantee he would have got eaten by coyotes that night. So basically just done him a favor, you know. And I don't know. I'm gonna try to raise him up and sell him, maybe at weaning or whatever. This cow here's, gosh, pushing 2 years old. Probably weighs barely even 500 pounds. This little black one here she's 2 years old, and I mean, that's pretty dang bad. And these have been on straight feed, so it just, you know, if they don't get that mother's first milk, I try to do the colostrum, but I don't think either of these two calves, I got to them in time, or the owners called me in time to get my colostrum in them. So I don't know, just something not right with both of those, but that's besides the point. I'll talk later about maybe my plans for any bottle calves this fall, but anyways, I'm feeding him twice a day. I left him out here with these two. So that's what I got. Just gotta put home. I got a couple other things that I'm wanting to buy. Hopefully this fall, if not next spring. Still haven't decided yet, but I'm looking for a corn picker, a 1 or 2 row corn picker. I'm looking for a V-rake. I'm looking for and I'm probably gonna get a brand new disc mower if things work out. And I'm thinking about getting a new disc harrow, 13 foot that I can pull in front of my grain drill. So it's kind of the new things that I'm wanting to get. All right, sorry to run too long, but that's the new purchases.